Molto Meat. Molto means a lot. Sada, it refers to laughing. Laugh a lot. Molto Meat, it has a lot of meat. That's kind of what it's inspired. Now, is there piles and a lot of meat? No, it just has 4 different kinds of meat on that pizza. So, red sauce. Why does that matter? Because we have some pizzas with no red sauce. So remember that. Red sauce. Mozzarella cheese. 4 meats. Our 4 meats are our pepperoni. I told you what's special about it in the previous video. Italian sausage. I told you what's special about our Italian sausage. Next is Canadian bacon or ham. It's just ham. It's really good. And last but not least is ground beef. What's special about our ground beef is that it is not a beef topping. It is ground beef. Beef topping is something that most pizzerias purchase. It's a little balls that are bigger than our ground beef. And the reason is because it is not 100% beef. It has a lot of starches, a lot of soy, because it will make the product cheaper, because we're selling cheap crap. If we're selling cheap crap, then that's what you do, because you want to keep the cost down and make a lot of profit. Us, however, we try to care for every single ingredient. So that's not how we want to go about it. So ground beef, we purchase them like the same your mom probably purchase them. You know, you buy them 3 pounds or whatever. I think ours is like a 10 pound or something we buy. It's a big roll. You can, whenever you go to the store, you can see just the ground beef. When we prepare it, here's how we prepare it. We put it in a big dough sheet. We put fresh garlic, salt, pepper, and oregano, because that just is going to make everything taste better. We stick it in our oven for, I'm going to say 15 to 20 minutes. I'm not fully sure how many minutes we put it on. It comes out. We drain the fat from the beef. We drain it, and then once it cools off, the meat is all kind of stuck together a little bit. We put it in a food processor, and we kind of pulse it a little bit to make the ground beef pieces looser and more of a homogeneous little pieces. So they're almost of the same size, versus you have one that is this big, one that is small, like whatever. So they're kind of more of the same size. And that is how we make our ground beef. It tastes really good, and when it goes and the roasts come out, it adds a great beef flavor to this Molto Meat pizza. It matters, so you need to express it to the customer, because we could have gone and bought cheap crap. No, we're deciding not to do it. Staff has to learn all this process and procedures in the kitchen to make roast beef. We're going through a long length of work to pump out a phenomenal product for our great customers. We want you to verbally communicate that. I know you can do it. That's with the ground beef. So what's in the Molto Meat pizza? Red sauce, mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, Italian sausage, Canadian bacon, and ground